Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris.
My name is Vincent.
Today, we're back again talking about another episode of Monday Night Raw from this past week. Going to start off here. John Cena and Cody Rhodes once again open up the show. John Cena once again berates the crowd, but this time he says he's going to ruin professional wrestling by
Once
winning the
again,
championship and retiring with it. So you now have to have a toy belt, like you guys made fun of the spinner belt. Take that.
yeah, that'll teach him, John.
Show him, buddy.
You're still
You
saying
show.
"fuck me," man. I really don't understand.
You know. You know why.
Really, still don't understand. But I gotta say, this is very similar to last week, so it didn't really hit at all for me.
This is almost the exact same as last week, but
Like,
just
why are
with a
you doing the
different
same
script.
thing? You're wasting John Cena's time at this moment in time. Well, he's doing it himself, technically.
I feel like this is progression that should have happened a few weeks ago, but you know, it is what it is.
He
Um,
just left something off the last promo, so he did it on this night instead.
the only advancements here are that John Cena wants to retire with the belt, and Cody Rhodes wanted to fight John Cena, but John Cena would not do it.
I was gonna say once again is a key word here because this happened throughout the whole entire show. Once again, this happens. Once again, this happens.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's
This
not even development, it's just the same thing.
is this what we're doing on the European tour or the Out of America tour? We're just not taking it seriously.
I think they're on dark shows, so they're just doing the same thing over and over again.
Man,
They actually
that's
did have a dark. Well, okay, we can cover that in the recap. Okay,
all right, sure.
sure, if I remember.
Yeah, the Cena Road segment happens. It's, I still like the heel Cena character. I just wish we get a little more progression.
I don't like the Cena character because he say "fuck me," so I don't like him.
You know what you did. You can accept what you did, but you know what you did.
But I'll say that I didn't like this segment at all. Actually,
All right.
waste of my time.
Next week I would like to see more progression, or whenever John Cena's around next, I
Like,
would like to see more
where's this
progression.
fucking mentions of the damn 17 championship? Like, I don't know. I
He
feel like
did. You mentioned it.
he's not leaning into it as hard. He's just saying like it's because of you fans I'm doing all that. You know, like I don't know. I don't like it.
He mentioned the 17.
I know he did, but it doesn't have any meaning to it the way he said it.
It did.
It really doesn't. I mean, no one cares about Ric Flair either. By the way,
Yeah, that's pretty true.
yeah.
But hey, look, I mean, like I said, I would like to see some more progression next week, and if there isn't, then I'm gonna have to start talking about this feud, which I don't want to
Yo,
have to.
Wrestle Recap was built off Ric Flair updates and Corey Graves updates.
It really was, and I don't like that combination.
That's horrible, man. We're the worst podcast. I mean, we're the best, man. We're gonna win this ratings, not ratings. We're gonna win this war. Okay, it's a war of
No, you
Google
you meant
search.
you meant
Google
what you
search.
said.
No, Google search. We're not winning the ratings war, man. We're done so on that part.
You meant it the first time you said it.
No, I didn't. That's why I corrected myself. That's what it means to correct yourself.
All right, well, I mean it. Anyway, but
You
anyway,
don't. Okay, I don't know what that means, but whatever. We already settled this in the beginning, so
you
whatever.
know what it means.
We decided in the beginning that it was all for the top spot, like a Jenga tower.
I
And we
just
haven't been
work
knocked
it.
out, but they reappeared, so that's bad.
Listen, I just work it.
They
You know.
reappeared for maybe a bad, good reason, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna move on here.
Putting
A
up a fight.
Town, A Town Down Under versus Jey Uso and mystery partner Jimmy Uso. In hindsight, very obvious it was gonna be him, but for some reason we couldn't figure that out.
I didn't think about it, so I mean, when it happened, I was just like, oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying we. I'm not saying we like you and me. I'm saying like we, as in everyone. We just didn't think about it.
Don't put me with those people.
We are with those people.
No, we are not with them.
For all you
We're
know,
different.
the people you're not trying to be with, those are our people. The listener.
We're different. We're different than that.
We're not that different.
Different. We have a Wrestle Recap show.
That's pretty true, guys. Get on our level.
Exactly. People need to put out content just like us. Same quality.
Actually, don't do that because if it gets more successful and then we lose our thing, then what are we doing?
Same quality. We need to get a sponsorship at some point.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah, we need to.
But anyway, um, so this match happens. The Usos end up winning, but then Gunther comes out, tries to attack Jay again.
Rips up
Jay,
Jey Uso.
man, this dude Jay goes for a spear and he trips,
Ooh,
and that's rough.
how does that even happen? I never seen anyone do that before.
Bro trips and Gunther chokes him out again.
God damn it. Everyone was like, oh, it's a botch, it's a botch. Obviously, it wasn't a botch.
No, now it's part of the storyline, so
That's
it's not a botch anymore.
weirdly part of the storyline. Weirdly.
But I
I
mean,
say that because he did get the upper hand on Gunther last week, even though he botched beforehand.
look, for me personally, and the way I feel about Jey Uso, a whole storyline about how Jey Uso sucks as a professional wrestler is kind of right up my alley.
I don't hate this storyline. I'm not going to say I hate it, but it doesn't really make that much sense to me, personally.
Is it a shitty build for WrestleMania? Yes, it is. But if we're just going to talk about how trash Jey Uso is in the ring for like a solid 4 weeks, I'm on board.
Right. Right. I don't really hate Jey Uso like that. I don't really like him. I don't dislike him. So this is really not something I care about, to be honest.
It's the only thing that can make me enjoy watching Jey Uso for the next couple weeks.
I am
So
looking forward to the next botch, though. The next botch is gonna be real fun. It's gonna be like, what? How do you do that? You know?
yeah, we'll talk
Now
more
he's just
about
a
it
clown for
later.
real. God damn.
Yeah. Do you see the Triple H tweet, by the way?
I did see that.
Entertainer versus Destroyer, even he ain't taking it seriously.
I did see that. I said the same thing, but I think Jey Uso says that himself. So
I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, you ain't even taking it seriously anymore. Why'd you have this man win the Rumble?
because
I
like Jey
don't know.
Uso, I saw a video of him. He was doing something. I forgot who it was. I'm sorry, but it was like an interview or something. And he was like, oh, I might not be the best wrestler in the world, but and do the best most moves and stuff, but I can get a crowd moving and stuff. So I was like, oh, I mean that kind of makes sense actually.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, like not many people could do that. He said. I said, okay, right.
That, fine. I'll give it to him. That's fair. He does get the crowd excited. I'll give it to him.
He's probably one of the only people that actually genuinely gets them excited.
But man, let me tell you, this dude, when the bell rings, I can't do it.
Especially in 2K when they're bowing down to him like he's the king.
That's upsetting. As a guy that's been playing 2K25 for a week now, that is upsetting.
Yeah, he really wants to see those yeet chants be corrected in 2K. Gotta fix that. Make them
Dude, I
correct. Because he wants to see Jey Uso represented proper.
I sat down and played my Rise story mode, and no spoilers, by the way. But there's a part in the game
I saw that.
where you have to pick between partners, Jey Uso or Drew McIntyre.
It's so
I
bad.
never picked Drew McIntyre faster in my entire life.
Oh, I didn't see that. Look, I'll show you the video. No, I won't because I can't find it. But he said yeet in like the My Rise or whatever. And it was so bad. It was like the worst hand gesture ever. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I might have to eat myself off a bridge if Jey Uso wins at WrestleMania.
Don't say that. And the guy goes, we're not doing that in Minecraft. He said in Minecraft.
No Minecraft IRL.
In
Anyway,
Minecraft. In fucking Minecraft. We're not getting banned. In Minecraft. Jesus Christ.
in an IRL PUBG lobby, I might have to do it.
PUBG server roleplay, You ever
But
seen
the
that
IRL
before?
part is still there.
That's the roleplay part, That's what it means.
Anyway, Judgment Day's up next. They have a segment. Um,
We're not CM punking off the Titantron.
we'll talk about that segment another time. But man,
Probably
I,
never.
I want to talk about it, but we've already been on a tangent. I want to kind of just move on. So
Agreed.
Judgment Day segment. Do you remember this?
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't remember this.
Damn, that makes two of us. But anyway,
Oh, it was was it Raquel and Leo?
yes,
Yeah. That's not Judgment Day, man. That's just Raquel and Leo.
that's Judgment Day, and Dom was there, and so was Carlito. That's like four members.
That's nobody.
The point is, do you remember the segment or not, man? Do you remember what happened?
Oh, it's Judgment Day when Finn is there,
All right, buddy.
technically.
There's a segment, and it's pretty much Dom is trying to hype up Raquel,
And they all
and
lovey-dovey and stuff.
Liv's like, "Don't worry about Finn." and then it's whatever.
I should worry about Finn, probably.
So
I
next
feel
up
like
we
one day
get to
Finn's gonna snap and everyone's gonna pop.
yeah, that's like a week or two from now, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So we move on
You get
now
someone
to
else DQ'd.
we're gonna talk about this in the main event. I have feelings towards the main event. You know,
Right,
like
me
a
too.
lot to say about it,
A lot? I'll
but
let you go off.
but let's go in order. One controversial thing at a time. Because next up we got El Grande Americano.
Yeah. The video package though.
Oh boy, were people pissed off about this one?
Well, I understand AI is kind of controversial, right?
Yeah, that's not why.
I mean, that's also why, yeah. Everyone's like, oh, I can't believe you used AI slop for this.
People are mad about the AI, and people said this was racist. So I don't know what to tell you.
There's two things here, exactly. AI and racism.
That's two things. As two white guys, I want to make it very clear.
I mean, I'm not
We're
fully
not.
white.
Yeah,
I am
you're
white, but you know what I mean. I have
as
different
two
cultures.
as two mainly white guys.
Yeah.
If that works for you. Um,
Okay.
we are not the authority on what is and is not offensive to you, but personally, I don't get it.
Yeah. Look, I thought I saw it more as a joke than anything serious. The Go for America thing, obviously the political issue. I never agreed with that in my life, but I think for this character specifically, it makes actual sense.
It makes sense that he would be a dick about it. A guy that hates lucha libre.
And
It
doesn't
makes sense he
exist in
would be.
culture of lucha libre.
It makes sense that he would be going out his way to make as much of a mockery out of it as possible.
Yeah, I think that
So
I understand why people are pissed because he like makes fun of lucha libre in a way, right? But
yeah, but that's the whole thing. So Ray Phoenix or somebody else can beat him at WrestleMania, and then this is all over, and then you get what you want.
I'm not even gonna say I enjoy the way it's going. I'm not even gonna say that because I really don't know where it's gonna go.
This is a
So
less fun version of Mr. America.
it's not. I don't. Okay, it's like it's okay. It's like you get a few chuckles maybe, but it's nothing crazy, you know.
I mean, listen, I saw it and I was like, okay,
Yeah, I was just
you
like,
know,
okay, whatever. The AI stuff is like okay, understandably that's probably also a joke. I don't know. So yeah,
no, I think that was just them being lazy about it,
it could go either way, really, right? You could be like, oh, this and that, but they have the best like video package team in the world, don't they?
and they just didn't do it. I know,
They just didn't do it exactly.
but
It makes sense because they fabricated his story, right? So it only would make sense that they use AI to do it.
yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind what this is. I know that there are people that do. Me personally, I feel like there's nothing bad happening here, but again, we're not the authority on that. And if you want to explain the problem with it in
Look,
the
I
comments,
understand why people are mad about it, but I mean, you can't expect everyone to be just as mad as you are, you know?
whoever would like to calmly explain the problem in the comments.
Explain
Uh,
why you felt like this was not in good taste, you know what I mean?
yeah,
When I
if
do, for the luchadors that were represented, sure, that was pretty disrespectful. But otherwise, I feel like it was mild, I guess.
I feel like this was not that serious. That's
It
just me.
wasn't, yeah. I didn't think it was going to take off as much as it did, that's for sure.
No, I saw it and I was like, look at this goofy Chad Gable segment.
Yeah, I was like, they've been doing goofy chat people say. In fact, I mean, everyone just wants to call Triple H like I don't know if I should say that. Should I say the word N? Not the N word. Not the N word.
I've already made a suicide joke.
Not the
Yeah,
N.
yeah,
The
say
other
that.
one. The one that hates Jewish people.
Yeah, I mean, look, eh,
Yeah, the group that hates the Jewish people. The Kanyes. You know what I
back
mean?
in the 40s, you know.
Yeah. People are calling him that. They're calling him racist, obviously, and they've been doing that. And I probably would also agree with that. He might be. You know what I mean? But
I
this
don't know.
being the representation of why he is racist, I don't know. I feel like it's either a shitty segment or a good segment in your eyes.
Look, I don't know the man personally, but what I'm gonna say is if you want to find a reason to call that man racist, there's plenty of better examples. Okay?
Many,
Because
in fact, he's involved like with the Linda McMahon stuff. There's a lot of stuff politically that you can disagree on.
I'm not
Yeah,
even talking about that. I'm talking about in the company itself. Never forget the entire him versus Booker T feud for
Right.
WrestleMania. What was it, 18, 17?
Yeah, we can probably name a bunch of segments where he was genuinely racist on TV. You know what I mean?
The whole Nation of Domination parody thing.
Yeah.
That happened. I'm just saying, if you're gonna call him that, there's much better examples. Let's just stick to those.
You can pick those out. Just, they're all over history. All over. I've seen them with my eyes just randomly on the internet.
I mean, I'm just saying, me personally, if you want ammunition to call him that, at least use a better example.
Exactly. Well, anyway, I think we've
Again,
said enough on that.
before we do, once again, I'd like to remind everybody, we are not the authority on this, but as we are reviewing the show, we did have to talk about it.
Yeah, we have to talk about the discourse and how we feel.
Again, our opinion's not the right one. It's just that's what we're going with.
And how we're going to talk about this. Because there's a match as well.
Now, if it gets worse next week, we'll have to talk about it again, and I'm sorry in advance.
What if they
But
say,
let's,
yeah, they already think we're racist? They just go full force.
yeah.
They're like, let's all the Yankees pass. Let's go.
If this gets to the level of JBL at the border trying to catch illegal immigrants
Okay, I will
during the
say,
Eddie
I think
feud,
I don't know if I've called this out on the podcast, but he does like look this gimmick of hating luchadors, being the American guy. It's very reminiscent, you know what I mean, of current events.
yeah, pretty much. I
So I
don't
mean,
think
if
they
you
were.
want to think that, if you want to say it's a coded message or something, you could probably say that.
I promise you, Triple H didn't think about it like that.
I think he's just being a goofball and he messed up, maybe, but it is what it is.
But anyway, Chad Gable, well, not even him. We get after the video package, we see Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee talking to Adam Pearce, and they're like, "The hell was that? That was stupid as hell." And then Chad Gable walks in, and he's like,
Can't
"Guys, I
believe that
can't
AI bullshit, man. You gotta get a real editor.
yeah." And then Chad Gable walks in, he's like, "Man, I'm sick. I can't compete tonight. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Doctors know, and Adam Pearce is like, "Damn, that's just real." And
Yeah,
then
he
Rey
looked at it. He said,
Mysterio's
Doctor Tushy Washer. He said, "That's the correct. Yeah, that's definitely a doctor in this world." Yeah,
yeah. And then Rey Mysterio's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll catch your ass in the parking lot, you son of a bitch." And I said, "Oh, hell yeah. Let's
that's what
go."
I'm talking about. That's what you should do. You should just threaten everybody instead of like trying to cut heel promos on them, or not heel promo, but like aggressive promos on them. You should just threaten them immediately out the gate.
Yeah, if every face promo was, "I'll catch your ass in the parking lot," I'd actually be a lot more on board.
Wait until we see you later, buddy.
If Jey Uso's promos towards Gunther were, "I'll catch you in the parking lot," 10
You
times
might have
better.
choked me out today after I tripped on my spear, but later in the parking lot, I got your ass.
Yeah. If Cody said, "All right, buddy, you want to run away? That's fine. I'll see you on your tour bus." That would have been so much better.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Chad Gable says, "Oh, hold on. Before any of this happens, let me finish. I can't compete, but my good buddy El Grande Americano, he can compete."
His friend, not his friend, but just someone he likes, I guess.
Yeah, and so Dragon Lee takes the match that'll happen later on.
You say, yeah, why not? Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I was pretty okay with it.
yeah, me too. It's basically Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable in the mask, so
They
there's no
still
losing.
should have found him in the parking lot and beat his ass. They should, because it's two
I
different people, right? So if they find him in the parking lot and beat his ass, it's like they never happened the match.
Well, next week that's what I want. I want Ray, Dragon Lee, and the rest of the LWO just posted in the parking lot, just waiting.
Yeah. I mean, they should
And
have did it on the same night. I swear to God, like he gets upper hand, and then all of a sudden he's Chad Gable, he gets beaten down.
they kick the shit out of some guy in like a tracksuit and a hoodie. And then after they do it, they take off the hood and it's not even Chad Gable. It's just some poor stagehand, and Chad Gable's running away behind them. That's my gimmick for next week.
Like Grande Americano mask.
Yeah,
Somehow they
yeah,
got.
they unmask him. It's just some random stagehand.
They do sell it, don't they? They sell
They
that.
must.
Yeah, they do. I saw it. I think.
They must. I would imagine there is.
Yeah.
So for now that's pretty much it.
Right.
We'll talk about now Raquel versus Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship. It wasn't bad.
Raquel, I want to see Raquel get pushed more.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
What the hell? Where's your passion?
My passion, I haven't seen enough of her in the ring to really judge, or at least I don't remember what she's done in the ring
Yeah,
enough.
me too, man. But I gotta say, she gotta get a push.
I feel like you're just saying it to say it.
No, I actually feel it. Like for some reason, she should get a push. I swear.
It's just like how you looked at Liv Morgan, and you're like, man, there's something about her.
Well, she like proved herself. You know what I mean? But Raquel didn't prove herself, but she should get a push.
All right, well, she's not getting the push today. She loses to Lyra Valkyria,
I don't even know who
and
that
then,
is. You know what I mean?
well, you should. We've been talking about this for a while now.
I forgot her name again.
Promise you, this is just because it's March. That's the only
It's
reason
not
why.
because it's March. I didn't even know it was March.
You knew it was March.
I thought we were getting closer to April. So I thought, well, that's not why I did it, okay? This doesn't come into my mind. I'm just saying, every day of my life, I forget about Lyra Valkyria.
Have fun working your way out of this trap, pal.
Yeah, why did you set it up, huh? What the hell?
Because I knew you wouldn't get out of it.
The month situation was different than the other situation. It's a whole thing.
All right, so Lyra wins. Liv and Raquel try to jump her. Bailey helps. And then that's it.
Right, right.
And then we segue away from this to Pat McAfee showing
Bailey in
off
street clothes.
Street Clothes Bailey. Yeah, that's true. She was in Street Clothes.
Yeah,
And we transition from that into Pat McAfee showing off his kilt. Let's go.
guilt. Exactly. But wait, hold on. Okay, well, I guess we'll get to that stuff later. Whatever.
This was the most random plug I've seen in my entire life.
I got it from Kilt Maker's store or whatever.
He was plugging them, giving them free shout outs. Like, he's like, I rented it, man. It's super comfortable. I love it. Shouts out to get to them. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, did they pay Triple H or something? Like, what are we doing here?
Maybe it's possible it's just like an Instagram shout out.
And Michael Cole, before all this, like, beginning of the night, he's like, we'll talk about Pat McAfee's kill later. I'm like, why are we talking about Pat McAfee's kill?
Look
But
how they just did a whole in depth thoughts about it. They're like, oh, look how rounded he is.
I was
Look at the fabric. Look.
I was ready for them to have Pat McAfee whip it off, put it on the
What?
announce desk, have the
What?
camera,
Hold on. What? What are you talking about, man?
respectfully, of course, have him
You want to
take the
see
kill.
his? You want to see his thing?
No, I imagine he's wearing underwear.
That doesn't mean you can't whip it out.
No, what I'd rather he didn't. That sounds like you want to see that now.
No, that's what you fucking. You're the one that put
I
it out. You can't
said,
swing it back around.
I
Okay.
said he whips off the kilt. You're assuming that you're gonna see something under there. That's you.
Oh, you wouldn't see anything under there, right? You wouldn't see that.
I'm saying he'd be wearing very small shorts or underwear.
Right. Very small shorts. Okay.
Well, what you're saying, that means every time he climbs up on the announce tables, that's 2 times or 3 times. He mooned the hell out of everyone right behind him. That's what you're saying.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I can't believe you've done this, man.
You couldn't just let it go. You had to talk about it.
It's a lot funnier this way.
It is funny. Everyone think about Pat McAfee's penis. There you go. That's what we're doing.
That's horrible.
This is what you wanted. This is what we're doing.
Whatever, man.
I was gonna say he just takes it off. He's wearing underwear, of course. And then they have the cameraman zoom in and he starts doing like a review. That's what
Well,
I was
you're the
gonna
one
say.
that said whip it out and put it on the table.
I said
Don't forget.
off,
Never forget.
not out.
Whip it out,
Off.
put it on the table. That's what you said.
Comment section, did I say off or out? Man, review the footage.
Review over. Not kidding.
Yeah, watch the show, man. What are you doing? Watch the product.
Yeah.
So next up, we get to a recap of Io, Rhea, and Bianca.
It
I'll
didn't
get
have to
more
be
on
any
that
of
later.
those.
I know it didn't, but it was like a long thing. It was like longer than 2 minutes. So I was like, okay, fine.
That's why on my notes I have okay a lot.
Uh, sure.
I'm like, okay, because it happened already, like last week.
All right, sure.
I just have no feelings about it.
Like, yes, this did indeed happen.
Exactly.
But next up, we get to my favorite segment on the show. It's Jimmy and Jey Uso backstage.
Wait, hold
Jimmy,
on. Well, maybe,
yeah,
keep going, keep going.
I didn't miss one this time. Maybe later, but
Oh, you
not.
did. They had an interview.
When did New Day have an interview?
They had an interview on like the in the crowd or something.
Okay, I want to make it very clear. I did not skip anything.
Yes, you did because you skipped the New Day interview.
No, no, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like while watching the show, I didn't skip past anything. This one's blatantly on Netflix.
It might be on Netflix, but I mean, oh yeah, you're right. Because okay, I was probably watching the one without the ads, so that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. Because I was watching part of it live. I know that they weren't doing ads. Like if you were watching live,
If you
and
pay
like,
for like a top tier, can you not get ads?
no, I don't think so.
Really? That's stupid.
You should be able to. I would think
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I think you can. I think you can.
I hope so. Tell me, I'll do it.
Why would you do it?
I didn't even want to see the same 5 fucking ads every 2 minutes now while watching Raw.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to see a New Day promo where he calls kids ugly?
Yeah, actually, I
He
do.
said the women are
It's just wonderful.
not the women are lazy, the men are something, and the kids are ugly. So
Hell
that's
yeah,
what Xavier Woods said.
let's go. But now we can talk about the Uso segment. It's my favorite part of the show. Just Jimmy Uso, of all people, telling his brother Jay Uso, "Hey, dude, you suck in the ring. What the hell?"
Right? Hey, you suck, man. You're not gonna be able to beat Gunther. Actually,
You know how bad you gotta be in the ring if Jimmy Uso, of all people, is telling you you suck in the ring.
if only they did that gimmick with Jimmy when he said the United States tag titles. What if they were like, oh, he just can't speak right? He actually meant that Jay was gonna win the match.
Man, that's rough.
He just confuses everything.
Oh man, so he says you're really going through it, man. You gotta pull it together. If you were taking this more seriously and you were the same guy that went up against Roman Reigns, you'd actually have a chance of winning. And Jay said, "You don't talk to me like I don't know that." And then the segments,
Yeah,
Jay's leaving, Jimmy's walking, he sees Gunther, and he says, "Hey, me and you next
conveniently.
week."
Conveniently, by the way.
Conveniently, maybe he's talking. We don't know.
Yeah, probably.
So he sees him. He's like, "Hey, me and you next week." And Gunther says, "Really? Seriously?" He goes, "Yeah." And he goes, all right, fine. Yeah, sure." He's like, "Maybe I hope you do better than your brother." And then
Oh,
Jimmy
triple your
Uso,
brother.
Jimmy Uso smacks the fuck out of him.
Oh, yeah. He didn't miss that one. Imagine
It
he
was
missed that one.
That would have been brutal, actually. If he
Jesus
whiffed it,
Christ.
if he whiffed it
Yeah.
and Gunther just had to stand there, and there was just awkward 5 seconds of silence before Gunther chokes him out at the staircase.
Bad peripheral. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even try and choke him out, though.
I mean, no, because he was just so thrown off because he was like, that wasn't a work. You just slapped me for real. What the hell?
Nah, man, that's no excuse, okay? Gunther should be really a killer. He should be a killer. The way that he talks, he should be a killer.
As long as Gunther obliterates Jimmy Uso next week, I'm fine with it.
He has to obliterate. It's right. Jimmy Uso has to die in Minecraft,
Yeah, sure.
of course.
So yeah, as long as that happens next
Is
week,
that a
I'm cool
picture of
with
the Universal Championship?
where.
I never mind. I'm seeing stuff.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so now we get to the actual segment with Io, Rhea, and Bianca.
Right.
And what's happening is Adam Pearce is in the ring. He's like, "Listen, that shit Rhea did last week does not count. It's still Io and Bianca at WrestleMania. If you guys want to
Who
boo
just
about it,
scribbles their name
fine."
on a contract and assumes it's gonna be legit?
Adam Pearce is kind of real as hell for this, honestly. I love Adam Pearce.
Yeah.
And he goes to say, "But next week, what we're gonna do is," and he gets cut off 3 times by Io, Rhea, and Bianca. Then he says, "You know what? I hate all of you. What I was gonna say is it's gonna be Rhea and Io next week for the Women's Championship. Winner faces Bianca at WrestleMania. Please leave me alone.
Please don't have Rio win the match.
I am scared."
Please don't do that, Triple H. You will ruin
Realistically,
yourself. You will ruin everything.
realistically, I think it's just gonna be a false finish where Rhea gets screwed somehow, where they both get screwed, and then it's the triple threat.
Yippee, another triple threat match. Yippee.
I'm not mad about it. As long as they're on different nights, it's fine.
I think that Io versus Bianca Belair should main event WrestleMania.
You'd put that over Punk, Roman, and Rollins?
Yes, I would. I would do that.
I wouldn't do that personally.
I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't do that. It's crazy.
I would story-wise, I mean, I
You
don't
don't
think so.
respect no hard work, man. You don't respect no hard work.
I respect it, but listen,
Io Sky
story-wise,
deserves it. All right.
look, I love Io Sky as much as the next person. What I'm saying is, I don't think it's as interesting story-wise. I've actually hated the story since it started.
I still hate
Uh,
it right now.
yeah, and you know what I haven't hated since it started? Punk, Rollins, and Reigns.
Yeah, that's fair. But I was just saying as a match, it's main event to show.
Look, the match, I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm going to love it. And if they do put it on last, fine, happy for 'em. But
You should fucking do it. You should do it.
I'm just saying, this is the better one to have.
Whatever. That's just boring. You know what I mean?
What? Because listen, if it's not on night one, the Punk triple threat, if that's on night two with Cody and Cena, then your two carry matches, right? The ones you're gonna have are Jay and Gunther, and then this one. This is gonna be the only good match on the show, okay?
Right. Oh, Jay and Gunther's gonna be a good match. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jay and Gunther is gonna suck ass. I don't know why you're doing
Okay,
this.
what is wrong with you? Did you not see the last Jay and Gunther match?
I did, and it was ass.
That was a good match. What are you talking about?
Bro can't even cut a promo correctly, okay?
And that has
Jay,
nothing to do with in-ring skills.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
okay, in ring of skills. Dude legit last week botched two moves back to
And then
back.
we're talking about the Saturday Night Main Events match.
I'm talking about I didn't care.
Exactly. So it's gonna be a good match, and you're just ignoring that.
No, I will watch it.
I
I'll
don't
give it
care
a
if the
fair
story
chance.
is sucks, but Gunther's gonna put on a show. You know what I mean?
Bro, I watched the main event match. It was boring to me.
Oh, that's boring to you, but you weren't there.
I watched it. I was bored.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
It does. I'm glad you know.
Yeah. Anyway, this fucking thing is bothering me too. This storyline that they're going for about Io Sky and how she's being pushed aside.
I don't like how everyone in this feud is acting like they're 12. I don't
It's
appreciate.
like a child argument.
You can just tell that they don't know how to book the women on these shows. And it's blatantly apparent. I don't like it.
Like Rhea Ripley is actually the hottest thing going in wrestling, probably, or one of the hottest things, I'll say. Um, and they're kind of ruining her in my eyes.
Dude, they're making her act so dumb. And then you have Bianca is the most, you know,
She's the most normal person,
she's the most normal and she hasn't looked dumb, I would say, right?
and Io's the youngest sister or something.
And the fact that they have either Rhea or Bianca push Io out of the way like she's not important every week really bothers me.
It's palm on her face, yeah,
Like she's the champion. Can we please take that seriously?
to the point where she has to keep yelling that she's the champion.
Yeah, it's not a good look. I don't like it.
I don't like it. It makes everyone look bad except Bianca Belair, who came out on top, actually.
Yeah, pretty true.
Which also bothered me. I wish Io came out on top.
Maybe there's still some time. Maybe
Io just
soon.
does not come out on top. She just doesn't do it. And next
So
week she ain't gonna either because she's gonna have a screwy finish. So
I agree. So next up, you get Dom and Penta.
beautiful.
And Dom goes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you trying to join the Judgment Day?" And before Penta can answer, he's like, "You know what? How about you think
I
about it?
saw that Wingstop ad. Congratulations, man.
The Wingstop ad?"
Yeah, the Wingstop one with the attendees with the Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, hell yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's good. That's a really good, perfect sponsorship.
That's great. I love that actually.
Yeah, almost as good as Raising Cane's would have been, to be honest.
Pretty much, yeah. But that happens. Then Adam Pearce is backstage, and then the New Day barge into his office, and they go, "Hey, listen, we deserve a match with the War Raiders at WrestleMania. Give it to us."
So you missed the
And
promo. So they were said that they wanted the tag team championships.
yeah, well, now it makes sense. Okay,
Yeah, but they also said the stuff about the people being ugly.
they say, "Hey, we want the championships," and Adam Pearce says, "That's the rudest way anyone's ever barged into this office. Get the fuck out of here. Try again the
Bro
next week."
is crashing out tonight.
Bro had had enough. And then Bianca Belair comes in after they leave, and she's like, "Dude, what the hell are we doing here? I just want to know my WrestleMania plan." He's like, "You will, because you know what? You're gonna referee that women's title match next week, and it'll work out fine." And she's like, "Dude, I'm a wrestler, not a referee." And he goes, Well, you have a week to learn, and then that's the end of it.
Yeah. She tweets out like, "Oh, this referee, come help me, please."
Man, that's nuts.
Yeah, a special referee is pretty interesting though. That's
Adam
how it
Pierce,
gets through. That's how it's done.
Adam Pierce, constantly on the verge of having like a conniption, is my favorite Adam Pierce, by the way.
The problem really is that this was a bad idea because now obviously you're gonna have a screw finish, Adam Pierce. How stupid can you be? You want to create less problems? You create more problems.
Well, here's the reason it works. You set up the triple threat match, and then also nobody looks too bad coming out of it because no one takes the pin.
Right. They all just have a draw.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very cool.
I'm not saying I love it. I'm just saying that's the logic.
Did you also see the Ivy Nile video package earlier?
I didn't. I'm pretty sure they hid that behind another ad that I didn't see.
And she was like, she's gonna bring Honor to the ring.
I saw the War Raiders one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, um, CM Punk's out here now, and this is the second week, by the way, that they've had a top star come out to deliver disappointing news to the audience. I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about that.
I hate that when they do that. They're just like, oh, well, we're gonna do something on SmackDown, but we're not gonna do it here in this town. And they're all like, boo, and they're like, you're booing because of this reason. I know that.
No, last week it was weird with Seth because he didn't know how to address it. Clearly, he's just like, you guys mind doing my song again? And they go, oh yeah. And this week, Punk cuts a promo and he's like, man, I work with children still. Wink. And then he says we're having a contract signing on Friday, and then everyone starts booing, and he goes, "Oh, you're booing because you want it this week or right now, right?" And they go, "Yeah, we do." And he goes, "Well, too bad you're not getting it because these guys can show up for work. See you on Friday."
That's what I hate about it. It's just like teasing for the sake of teasing.
I didn't like it. I hate when they do this. You might as well just not had CM Punk there.
Every week. I mean, this is very formulaic, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like
pretty
they have the
much.
same formulas for each show and they're just going through the motions. Does it feel like WrestleMania season or no?
I think not. I would say no.
Not really.
Nothing. The past couple of weeks of Raw have really felt like you could miss this and just watch the clips online, and you're not missing anything.
This is the filler episodes.
They're all filler episodes, man.
Maybe you want to see the first John Cena promo just to see what he's like, but I mean, you can miss out the other ones probably.
Yeah, pretty much. They even did the last week thing where the Intercontinental titles in the main event, just Penta instead of Finn,
Yeah, because Braun Breaker's carrying right now.
doing his best, man.
He's carrying. Gunther is not in the main event. He's just fighting somebody named Jey Uso,
We're not taking anything seriously.
who botches all the time.
You defended that, not me.
Not taking things seriously like the next thing we're about to cover.
So, they have the match, Penta and Breaker, and it's going great, right? Great match. Love the in-ring stuff. But
Oh, never
Finn,
mind.
not Finn, Dom. Oh, wait, what were you going to talk about?
I thought something else was next, but that's fine.
Well, this is the end. If you're seeing something else next, you should tell me.
No, I think you're right.
All right, I'll take that. So then, Carlito and Dom, they're at ringside. And at some point, because Braun's about to win, I guess, they get up on the apron and then they try to distract Braun. And then eventually, Dom just runs in and costs Penta the match by hitting Braun Breaker. And then Penta's on the apron. He's like, what the hell? What happened here? And then they're beaten down on
Yo, the Ronnie Americano thing happened before the CM Punk thing.
Why didn't I see that?
You didn't see the match?
I did. Why didn't I write it down?
I don't remember. Well, I don't know because I wasn't there with you. But yeah,
Okay, this did happen. We're gonna go over to that real quick. God, I gotta take better notes next week. Um, so that match happens. Lee and Americano. Americano wins. It's actually a pretty good match.
it was actually a good match. People said this is awesome, and then he ripped off the mask. And everyone was like, "Oh!" And then he won by a tap out.
Yeah, it ripped off Dragon Lee's mask. To be clear.
Yes, he did.
But anyway,
He should. Is he gonna keep that as like a trophy or something?
he should come out wearing that next week.
He should wear everyone's mask that he takes.
I would love that actually. The Mask Collector.
That'd be so great. Like I guess so. What he learned in Mexico was that he could rip off the mask of somebody, they're defenseless, which
Pretty
is
much,
actually
yeah.
true.
But yeah, so that happened. But back to this Intercontinental title main event. So then Finn comes out, helps jump Braun, teases some dissension with Dom. Then they have Penta. They want him to attack Breaker, but he won't do it. He sides with Breaker, or at least sides against Judgment Day.
I wish he just clobbered Braun in the head.
That would have made no sense.
I don't care, man. I just want and that would be so cool. I know that it doesn't make sense, and it also doesn't work for him, but still.
So then they all go after Penta, but except for
Obvious.
Finn. Finn's just like, man, this was your idea, Dom. What the hell? And then that's the end of the show.
And they all stand tall.
Yeah, do all stand tall. And I did not like any of this and
Once
stuff.
again, another DQ finish to end a match.
This dude Dominic Mysterio went to the Solo Sikoa school of helping out people you want on your team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what he's gonna say next week, he's gonna be like, "I thought he was gonna lose," you know.
That's my least favorite excuse for it because this is a title related thing. How about you just let it happen? Because maybe he was going to reverse it. Like, what do you mean it was going to lose?
All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, I hate that so much. It's my least favorite thing when that's the reason they got involved.
Okay, did you see the Logan Paul segment earlier?
Dude, I took shitty notes this week. Oh my god.
Logan Paul
Um,
promo. He says he's gonna be there, London, AJ Styles.
yeah. Um,
And did you see the Chad Gable where he came out and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going back to the United States."
I am quitting this podcast effective immediately. Dear
Yeah, I
God.
was just looking over my notes to see what we missed.
A lot, apparently. You're going to have to start taking charge next week, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm just gonna let you miss it, and I'm gonna catch. Yeah, that's
Why
how
would
it's
you
going.
do that, dude? Just take it over.
I mean, maybe.
I'm doing.
We'll see.
Clearly, your notes are better than mine. I don't know how, but you're gonna have to take over if your notes are better.
I feel like it's just a commercial thing. You know what I mean?
No, but I saw the Logan Paul thing. I just forgot to take the notes.
Oh, then you are bad at this.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so that was Raw in a nutshell. I'm gonna have to give it another thumbs down episode. You know,
All
I don't know
right,
about
look,
you.
I'm gonna look. I didn't like that segment either at the end. It reminded me of Solo Sokowo, and that's not good. And the rest of the show was very repeat. It felt like I already seen it already, so I didn't want to watch it. But I had to go through it to get to this review, so I can give it a double thumbs down.
Double thumbs down.
Double. I mean, if you're gonna repeat the same thing over and over again, there's a time when I'm just not gonna enjoy it. So here's the time, which is the second time, and
The
I'm gonna give it a double
only
thumbs down.
the only reason I can't give it a thumbs down is because there was a few things I did enjoy, and because of that, I can't bring myself
Look,
to give it a double thumbs
I
down.
was skipping throughout the whole thing, even though I didn't have to, because it was just so repetitive.
See, I'm upset that you skipped throughout the whole thing and you somehow still took better notes.
Yeah, because I made sure I got everything.
Man.
I had to go
All right.
back, I had to go back, and go forward. And I had to skip stuff, and most of it too, because it just wasn't entertaining.
Jesus. I don't know. I really think they need to work on this because these weekly shows that are the same exact thing, man, it has not felt like WrestleMania season at all.
Does it feel like we're on the road to WrestleMania now?
No Triple H, thank you for asking.
I go back to the drawing board.
You best. You best do that.
Jey Uso slips on banana peel.
There we go. That's my type of WrestleMania. Thank you, Triple H.
There you go. Gets
Oh,
choked
hell yeah.
out.
Gets
But he
choked
pows
out?
out. But he pows
No.
out.
Bad. Bad. No.
Eat.
I fucking hate Triple H. Dude
You
sucks.
see that meme where everyone's putting like different laughs to the Triple H theme?
I do, and I don't like it.
You know what I don't like when they put the Avengers thing on my thing like 5 times, my feed 5 times today, and I
It's
can't fucking
important, man.
get past it. I can't get
No,
past it. I'm trying. I'm refreshing. Avengers. It's
it's
like getting
important.
Elon Musk tweets, but Elon Musk tweets are replaced by Avengers tweets. I should
Well,
just
which one?
block everybody.
Listen, which one would you prefer, man? If you had to pick one,
Neither, because it's like 4 Avengers tweets in a row for no reason. Wait, who's doing this to me?
Here's a
Not
reason.
me. I'm not even
They just
interested.
they just revealed the cast of the next Avengers movie. It's
I
important.
know, but obviously they paid for some sort of promotion. Now they're on my thing
Of course
24/7.
they did. They're Marvel. It's important.
This is ridiculous. That's forcing me to like it. I'm not watching this movie.
Man, I'm gonna go watch it.
You do it then. If you're gonna get
I'll,
baited that easily,
I'll like it. I'll go on the Wrassle Graps account. I'll like it with that too.
don't do that. Don't do it.
Hell yeah. When you see it retweeted and liked and commented on by Wrassle Graps, just know it's me.
Ain't no way, man. Sam Roberts. You know, he's not a. He's messing us up, man. You're
Why are you
messing us up.
dragging Sam? How did you even bring Sam Roberts into this? We're not even talking about Raw recapping it.
Because Sam Roberts wouldn't do this, man. That's why.
He might.
You're making us look bad. That's what I'm saying.
Sam Roberts makes him look bad often. Stop. You know what? You
You're
know he
making
does.
us look bad to Sam Roberts, who is our enemy, and that's not good.
I don't need to please Sam Roberts. Okay?
That's what I'm gonna get out of you. That's right, Chris.
This is not for him.
That's right. But it's to fucking make me mad. That's bad too.
This is, who this is for? Do you know who this is for?
I just deleted all my raw notes, so I'm not really sure.
For the Avengers. It's for the Avengers and for you. The people,
It's
the
not for
listeners.
me. Not me.
The listen. That's why I clarified the listeners.
Right.
And you know what, guys? If you felt like this was for you and also the Avengers, leave a like, comment,
I
and
wish YouTube
subscribe
had like a
also.
For You page and they showed us on the For You page.
I wish, get us on that page. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And then if you have a chance, leave that 5-star review on every podcasting platform. It would be very helpful to us, actually. And if you don't mind, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, follow us on our social media platforms. Greatly appreciated. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Peter.